Hello, I'm Indigo Warrior, and this is your Sagittarius Angel Horoscope for September 2017. Now, before I start with your reading, Sagittarius, I'd like to make a few announcements, if that's okay. The first one is that I will be getting a tripod soon. It's because I've been so busy and there's been a few financial issues that I've been sort of working through. But I will promise you I will be getting a tripod soon. So the people who have been having a bit of a problem with my camera quality and the fact that it moves about, and I'm sorry if it does make you feel dizzy. But I will be getting a tripod soon is the message that I'd like to give for you guys, and I will be saying this to the other horoscopes this month as well. The second thing is, as you can see, there are new cards on this table. I'd like to add that I normally do this quite a lot. It's because I work with all different types of cards, and I like to sort of let them tell me as such what cards they wish, like what cards would like to be used for each reading. So obviously I've got like two different decks of cards here that are different from last month's reading. So they probably will still work the same probably, or it may work differently. You never know with how the angels would like to give their messages. Okay, I'd also like to say thank you to people who have subscribed to my channel. It makes me feel really, really great. I can give the messages to people who do need them. I'd also like to add that obviously if you haven't got a message last month but you're back again, thank you for coming back and giving me a second chance. But I would also like to say that if obviously you don't get a message, please, please, please do not make it fit you. I just get what I get and I go with it, to be honest. That's what it normally goes like. And obviously I'm an intuitive, so the messages just come through as they come. But that's that. I also want to say thank you for your lovely comments as well, and thank you for liking my videos, and thank you for being here for your reading this month. Okay, let's begin without me rambling on anymore. Okay, let's begin with your Sagittarius horoscope for no, not for August, that was last month, for September 2017. Okay, right, so getting an overall feel that obviously Archangel Raphael has definitely come forward this month, because obviously I've got his cards here as well, so he's definitely coming here. So there could be some healing that needs to be taking place, guys. That's the first main thing that I get, is there definitely needs to be some healing. Okay, so let's start with your reading for Sagittarius for September. Okay, first card we have is the Nine of Gabriel. So stay determined and move forward and be prepared for any possibility. And this was also a card for environmental activism. Okay, so I get the sense that what Gabriel's sort of bringing forth for you guys beginning in this month is that there's definitely something that you're going to be carrying on from the last month. And I kind of feel like Gabriel's sort of going, you know, it's okay, you know, you're on the right track, carry on going forward. There's many possibilities that may come up that will help you and aid you in your journey into what you need to be doing this month. Okay. I'd also like to add as well is that last month in August there was a lot of transits and stuff like that going on in the planets, so this could have really shook you guys up a little bit. And what I kind of feel like is that obviously it's new month, new start, you know, but that you're going to be carrying on from some of these, you're going to carry some of these energies over from the previous month. And this is going to sort of make you feel a little bit self-conscious, I feel. So, you know, it's okay. What I feel like Gabriel's sort of bringing forth for you guys is that there's new projects, there's new opportunities, there's new things for you to learn and grow from. So keep your eyes open and make sure that you're always prepared for any possibility. I get that sense. Okay, let's move on. For Make-A-Wish, so, okay, what I get from Make-A-Wish, guys, is that some of you have been going through the mill a little bit, you know, a little bit. And this could, this is normally quite a self-explanatory card, and this could mean that obviously just generally make a wish, because you never know unless you ask for things. And that is obviously not just for human to human, you know, and things like that. That can be to the angels and the heavenly bodies and, you know, spirit guides or anything you personally believe in. If you make a wish and you're positive and you make positive affirmations perhaps each day and things like that, you're more than likely to see new positive things enter your life. And the angels sort of bring this card forth as well to sort of identify that, you know, it's right time, beginning of the month, beginning of September, it's the right time to make that wish that you've been wanting. And you might have been secretly, I feel like this could be a secret wish that you've been sort of hoping for, you know, see deep down, you might not even be consciously aware of it, I kind of feel, for some of you, but there's something you deeply want. And I kind of feel like if as well, there could be another message here that the angels sort of bringing forth that, you know, this wish that you want, please, please, please allow it to sort of become sort of harvestable this month. Let the angels be able to carry that wish and be able to sort of move it forward. Okay, I was going to sense it could be to do with fairies as well, because wishes are also in the, you know, elemental sense, fairies sort of domain. So some of you could be working with the fairies, and, you know, this could be a sort of a message for you guys to sort of go, you know, a wish is a wish, you know, it's a beautiful miracle, you know, so allow that to, you know, become harvest, allow it to become sort of fruitated and sort of there. That's what I kind of get. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so Raphael wants to bring forth his laughter is the best medicine. Okay, now we have a prayer here. So this card is obviously, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for reminding me to detach and find the humour and irony within every human drama. Okay. Right, what I feel like Raphael sort of bringing forth here for you guys is that there could be a lot going on, perhaps in family, friends, social sort of commitments, and things to do with other people, definitely. I like to make a habit of not remembering the last reading that I did for you. So if this could be carried on from your last reading, which I cannot remember, but I like to make a habit of this, that I do not know what the messages are going to be and what they have been before. So it's sort of like a new slate every time that I do a reading. What I kind of feel like is if this has carried on from perhaps the previous month, perhaps, then, you know, there could have been something that you took a little bit too seriously last month. And this has caused some conflict, I feel. And, you know, it could be you that started this conflict, or it could be somebody else that has got the wrong end of the stick and is sort of causing you some problems. What I kind of feel like Archangel Raphael sort of bringing forth for you guys here is the fact of, you know, just stay positive, just stay as positive as you can, remove yourself from negative associations, situations, circumstances that are causing you some problems, especially at the beginning of this month. It could be something that's carried over, or it could be a new situation that is about to start that could really cause you some, like, a little bit of headache. I kind of feel a bit of headache, and you're sort of like, oh, why does this happen? Or why, you know, why? I kind of get that sense, you know. I just feel like what Archangel Raphael is sort of going is breathe and sort of, you know, take a step back. If you don't feel comfortable, then remove yourself. kind of feel that. And obviously laughter is the best medicine, so if you're not feeling, you know, very well because someone else is draining your energy or things like that, then, you know, laugh. Not laugh at them, perhaps, that kind of sounds wrong. Don't laugh at them, but just laugh, because that will help. That will help with the healing process that needs to be done. Okay, let's move on. For power animal. Okay, so some of you work with the animals, and that is cool. This card normally means, obviously, your animal spirit guide is a guardian to you and is helping you with the situation. Now, what I kind of feel like the angels sort of bring forth with this, and I feel like this is an animal message as well, is that if you don't feel comfortable going to the angels for whatever reason that may be, then there are other spiritual teams, there are other spiritual energies that can help you with knowing what sort of guidance you need to have as such for your journey in this lifetime. When the power animal sort of comes through, I normally feel like that some of you might be Native American, you know, some of you may be you know, Celtic, perhaps working with animals. Some of you could, you know, be pagan, you know, and stuff like that. But you know, I also feel like some of you could also get a pet this month that will bring you a lot of love, will bring you a lot of joy, and you'll be able to learn a lot from this animal. I kind of feel like this. And also I feel like there's going to be a lot of answers maybe through animals this month. So I feel that that is pretty much the message here for the power animals. Also, I would also add, pay attention to any animals that you come across this month, because they're going to all have messages. They're all going to sort of help guide you with the road that you're taking, you know, where you want to be, where you want to end up, you know, and things like that, and where you are now as well. Okay. Right, we have the Six of Abundance. Okay, so this is heaven opens its loving arms and pours abundance onto you. An unexpected gift is on its way. Accept it with gratitude and humility, knowing that you'll have a chance to return the generosity by giving to others in the future. Consider volunteering for a charitable organisation. Okay. So there is there's a lot of messages here already that has come through from the Six of Abundance. Now, this isn't, a lot of people associate this card with a money card. Now, of course, abundance could be money. So if, for instance, you've been dealing with, you know, money issues of late, there is definitely an opportunity to change that around this month. However, this may not be in the material sense of abundance. This could be a spiritual abundance. This could be emotional abundance. It could be physical abundance, you know. It doesn't necessarily have to mean materialism, you know. It could mean a few different things. You know, there is definitely some opportunities here for, you know, see, it says consider volunteering for a charitable organisation. So maybe perhaps do some charity work, you know. If you feel a bit low and you feel a bit sort of meek this month, then perhaps see how you can help other people. But obviously make sure that you're looking after yourself as well, because I get that sense, because Raphael's here quite a lot, you know, maybe you need to look after yourself a little bit more. That's what I get the sense of. Let's move on. For Zafkiel, ecstasy. Okay. Well, I kind of feel like some of you guys are in a bit of a rut right now, and you have been going round and round in circles. I kind of get that sense. And what I feel like Zafkiel sort of bringing forth here for you guys is that there is a definite time now for you to, you know, there's this, you know, the feeling of bliss that ecstasy brings, that there's definitely a chance here, guys, for you to feel this bliss, to feel this spiritual high as such. But some of you could be sort of reluctant to make this change. I get that as well. Especially if you've been going through some money issues, or some changes in career perhaps as well. But there's definitely time, and what I feel like Zafkiel sort of bring forth as well for you is, you know, take some time out if you need it. especially at the beginning of the month, guys. I kind of feel that. I kind of feel like there's more messages here, but I'll come back. I kind of feel like that. If I've got time, that is, I'll come back. Okay, now we've got Archangel Michael coming forth with the Nine of Michael. Now, this is obviously your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. Okay, Sagittarius. Okay. Okay, right. Sagittarius. It does seem to me like there's a lot of emotions here. Like there's a lot of things you have carried through from the previous month as well. And it kind of feels like, Sagittarius, is that you're getting yourself all in a little bit of a tiz and you don't really know which way is left and which way is right. Kind of get that sense, Sagittarius. So, you know, Archangel Michael's here to be able to give you some strength, protection, and to be able to speak your inner truth. And for you to be able to, you know, live the life that you are strong enough and most capable of doing. What I feel like as well is that obviously, you know, you might be focusing on things that, you know, are a bit unrealistic. And I know I'm normally the sort of the person to sort of go, you know, think positive things are probably going to happen. But it's all in the wording. You know, don't take everything that somebody says and sort of exaggerate it. If you think it's going to be positive, then it probably will be positive. But the thing is you do not want to sort of go into fantasy land and sort of go, let's think of this, let's think of that, you know, I'm going to see, you know, a unicorn walk across my living room tomorrow night. Some of you may, but you know, some of you, that's going to sound completely unrealistic. It's going to sound really silly. It's going to sound unrealistic. And I kind of feel like that's the message that needed to be given here, guys, is that this could be the energy that you're going to be consumed by, and maybe in sort of the start of the middle of this month. Sort of that's the energy you're bringing with you. So pay attention to that, because I feel like there's a lot of avenues for you to be able to get the guidance, and for you to be able to know which way you're going to be able to sort of explore and sort of be able to move forward, especially if you do work with the angels yourselves. They are here. Archangel Michael says release your feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. Obviously, if you've done something wrong, you feel like you've done something wrong, the angels can help you heal and be able to, you know, help you move forward and be the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. Okay. Share your wisdom. So some of you need to, you know, not need to. I feel like when I say need to, that's sort of the wrong message. What I feel like is that some of you should, or it is advised that you have some people around you or a person around you that it would benefit highly if you personally could help them out. And I kind of feel like that is the message here, is that, you know, maybe there's someone who's less educated than you, less sort of informed as you, maybe a little bit ignorant perhaps. So I feel like what the angels are sort of coming for is, you know, there'll be an opportunity here in the middle of the month for you Sagittarians to be able to educate without patronising, I might add, without patronising, but you'll be able to educate somebody who is less informed than yourselves. So pay attention to this, because the more you give and the more you help other people, the more likely things are going to be positive and like things are going to come into fruition for you. You know, that's sort of the message here. Okay, we got Jesus the Divine Healer. Okay, so some of you guys, what I feel like Jesus is sort of bringing forth here is that some of you, you know, are very, very highly religious. And what I feel like the angels sort of bringing through here is, you know, perhaps spend some time in church this month. Perhaps, you know, sort of go and do some prayer and, you know, and things like that. Maybe some of you as well have had some religious issues. I feel like this. So some of you have had some religious issues, some religious prejudice thrown your way, or you've been prejudiced towards other religions. That could also be the message here. Now, obviously, there's a prayer here. Obviously, dear Jesus, thank you for your divine healing power and presence. So, if you do not feel comfortable, perhaps going to Archangel Raphael, and that can be the smallest reason to the biggest reason. It doesn't necessarily matter what your reason is, as long as it's truthful to you, then it's not an issue. You know, you can always go to Jesus. You know, you can always go to Jesus if that is what you feel most comfortable with. You know. Also, I feel like, you know, religious sort of healing and religious organizations perhaps are going to be sort of very, very, very sort of beneficial for you guys this month, and there's going to be some opportunities perhaps in a religious way that will help you with your life's journey and where you're going. It also could also indicate that there could be a change in religion, so that some of you could convert to different religions. I have just got Islam in my head, so some of you could be, you know, converting to Islam. Also, I've got Catholicism as well, so some of you could be converting to be Catholics, you know, and stuff like that. Or there is a big sort of celebration that you guys are going to sort of be the head of. You're going to sort of help sort of organise. You're going to be sort of giving a lot of healing to people and things like that. That is the message here, I kind of feel. Let's move on. To clear yourself. So ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed. Now, obviously, this is a very sort of, I feel like this is maybe a message to a lot of healers. I know that obviously it's right next to Jesus, the divine healer. This could be also indicating that there are some healers here as well. So what I kind of feel like perhaps, you know, there's been a lot of sort of negative influences that you're going to sort of be bringing to you into this month. And by the middle of the month, you're going to be, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I feel really sort of bunged down and things like that. I kind of feel complaining as well is in my head. You know, there's going to be a lot of sort of negative sort of influences around. That could really, really, really sort of upset your body, and your body may sort of go, no, I've had enough. And it's kind of like that. So what I feel like the angels are sort of going here is, you know, they are there, they can help you heal, especially Archangel Raphael. They can heal anything. And obviously this kind of feels like a heart. So some of you have broken up perhaps around this time. Archangel Chamiel, I kind of feel, and Archangel Raphael can help you with this and be able to help you release that broken heart, release the attachment, cut those cords, and you'll be able to feel you'll feel like yourself again. Kind of get that sense. Let's move on for now. 9 of abundance. So, okay, this is quite an abundant month. So obviously life is wonderful. Your hard work and dedication to your dreams will provide you with great peace and contentment. Take time to enjoy quiet moments of reflection and leisure. Feel free to buy yourself small, luxurious gifts you've earned for the financial security and independence you now enjoy. Okay. So by the middle of the month, I feel like if there was money issues, that is going to be definitely solved from that. Definitely solved. Or it's on the way to being solved. But you're going to feel very optimistic. You're going to be your natural optimistic selves. And, you know, there's going to be a lot of opportunities, a lot of job opportunities. You're going to feel like life is great. And you know, there's a lot of things, you know, that could help you be able to get to this stage. So obviously, if you know, take some quiet time to perhaps understand sort of certain messages that are given, perhaps, and stuff like that. And I feel like there might be some quiet time that you need to take, but apart from that, middle of the month, guys, it looks pretty good for finances and career. So, you know, I also just got the sense as well, some of you could be using your finances to aid your career as well. So especially if you are self-employed, this could help majorly. And the angel's going to give you many benefits and many sort of luck and opportunities this month for you to be able to, you know, create the life that you want to create. I kind of get that sense. Okay, let's move on. for planetary cycles, and this is Archangel Sandalphon that is bringing this card forth. Now, this card normally indicates a few different things. This could indicate empathy, and because obviously there was healers here and clear yourself, this could in fact be that pointing out, guys, that if you're an empath or you have empathetic abilities, this could be quite a sort of a traumatic, I get traumatic month in the middle. And I hate giving negative sort of readings, but this could imply that it could be quite traumatic. So I feel like, you know, earlier I said take yourself away, and that's the message I got from the angels. Take yourself away. And I feel like that is a very sort of strong message now. Take yourself away from anything that is draining you, anything that is going to cause you harm, and anything that is not of your highest good. I get that, and I know my voice is gone, but it's a very, very, very serious message. I kind of feel like that. It's like, if you feel like it's going to cause you harm, then remove yourself. That's pretty much as simple as it is there. Also, it could indicate there's a lot of planetary alignments sort of as well. So there could be, you know, this could affect how you guys are going to be doing like emotionally and sort of things like that as well. So pay attention to what the planets are doing as well, because this could affect your moods quite strongly in the middle of the month. Let's see what's going on at the end, shall we? Okay, so we've got the Seven of Michael. So there is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer, and review all of the details. Now, what I kind of get from the Seven of Michael is the fact that some of you guys, you'll be having this great opportunity, this great luck from the beginning of the month and sort of carrying on sort of in the middle. But some of you may be getting a little bit ahead of yourself at the end of the month, and this could damage sort of certain things a little bit. And what I kind of feel like is that you're going to need to ask some other people around this time to be able to help you out and to get you back on track. Now, if you don't feel like you're comfortable enough to talk to people, you know, human people in this sort of the realm that you're in, then go to, you know, God, the angels, Jesus Christ, you know, or anything else that you personally believe. Now, obviously, I'm an angel reader, so I will go talk to the angels. But if you're not an angel, if you don't believe in the angels, or you don't like working with them, or whatever is your personal belief, then that is fine. There are other spiritual teams out there that can help and aid you. So perhaps keep an open mind a little bit. Kind of got that sense as well. Let's move on to shielding. So this I kind of feel goes with clear yourself, what we had earlier. What I kind of feel like shielding's here for, and what the angels sort of bringing through with shielding, is that, you know, there's definitely going to be some energy, guys, that you're not going to like. You're not going to like, is pretty much the message there. But you're not going to like to have with you, and it's going to, you know, drain you as like so much, and you're going to feel very bunged down, very under the weather. And I'm sorry, I hate giving negative sort of things, but that kind of feels like the energy I've got around me, because I kind of feel like my nose is bunged. And you know, so some of you, it could just be a cold. It could just be a cold that you've sort of picked up from someone else's energy because of, like, their blocks, that their chakras are blocked or something like that. But you need to sort of work on your protecting yourself sort of this month, and maybe, you know, ask the angels to help you with this. You know, ask Archangel Michael, you know, for, you know, strength and, you know, inner truth and things like that. Raphael for healing and things like that. And obviously we've had Gabriel, Zaphiel and Sandalphon here as well. And obviously we did have Jesus Christ himself. So, you know, there are a lot of, you know, powerful people, powerful energy around you that can help you with, you know, protecting yourself this month. So kind of pay attention to this, I feel, as well. Call upon Archangel Raphael for help. Okay, I'm sorry, my camera, this lighting situation is terrible. There we go. Okay, I've just noticed that. My apologies if it happened earlier as well. My lighting in this room is terrible, so apologies for that. Okay, let's get back. So call upon Archangel Raphael for help. Now, obviously, Archangel Raphael is the healing archangel. He can help heal any situation that you need healing. Now, see, there is a prayer here for, dear Archangel Raphael, I ask for your healing. Help me, and then describe your personal situation. Thank you for your divine healing intervention. So, you know, if there is some things, you know, call upon Archangel Raphael. If you need some healing, call upon him, because I feel like there's a lot of things, guys, a lot of things, Sagittarius, that you may need help healing with this month. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, that happened last month as well with with one other reading. I don't know whose. It might have been yours. I don't know. But I sneezed as well. When I sneeze, it means that obviously I'm picking up on certain types of energy. This could in fact be hay fever. I don't have hay fever at the moment, but some of you guys could have hay fever this month. As I just sneezed, it could be hay fever. I've got that. Okay, so now we've got ear chakras. When a chakra comes up, it could be a block, or it needs to be something you need to be aware of. So normally when the angels sort of bring the chakra cards up, so obviously notice messages that appear as sounds, music and words from both external sources and within your mind. These messages are real answers to your prayers. So by the end of the month, you know, obviously there's a lot of prayer. I feel like there's a lot of prayer that needs to be sort of made this month for you guys, Sagittarians. So, you know, by the end of the month, you'll probably start noticing certain things that you didn't notice before because it was unusual, you know, or things like that. Some things are going to sort of pop out and you're going to be like, oh, that's a bit strange, that's a bit weird, but it's going to be answers to things that you've asked, and they're going to sort of help you, you know, be able to hear more easily and be able to understand sort of what's the world around you a little bit better and a little bit more clearer. Now also this could indicate you're not listening to any messages, anything like that, and your intuition has sort of gone a bit kaput. This could also be the message, you know. If that is the case for you, then the angels sort of want you to do a little bit of meditation perhaps and sort of open up your chakras, sort of balance them, clear any negativity, and then you'll probably feel 100 times better. Kind of get that sense, but also pay attention to what other people are saying, because the universe, the angels, you know, or whoever you believe in, does like to speak through other people at times if you need a message that you have been ignoring. So pay attention to what other people have to say. If it doesn't sound like them as well, especially, pay attention to what other people have to say. Pay attention to little signs and stuff like that, because you're going to be quite, you know, not open as such, but you could be open again. So it's sort of like the process of being a bit blocked to then you're going to then open up and sort of open yourself to the world around you in a new way. Kind of get that sense. Let's move on. For the Eight of Abundance, okay, a lot of money, okay, a lot of money, okay. So this is obviously a time of learning and honouring your skills, okay. You may feel inspired to go back to school, take seminars on topics that fascinate you, or educate yourself on the healing arts. This is a good time to change jobs or make a career move. The key to success is the details. So the key to success is in the details. Monitor your projects carefully. Okay. So there's a lot of sort of education, a lot of sort of career, a lot of money opportunities for you guys this month that you need to sort of be aware of. And now obviously, you know, there's a lot of learning as well, I kind of feel. Some of you could be learning that you are indeed a healer. Some of you could be learning on how you can heal other people and things like that. Some of you may be going back to school or want to go back to school, sorry, because it's, yeah. And it's a very good time to change jobs, you know, and make a career move. So there could be a career opportunity perhaps around just before, like this card, and then just before this card, I feel like there could be an opportunity, like career opportunity that you're asked about, and you sort of took yourself away, thought about it. Now might be the time to sort of rethink that at the end of the month, rethink it, and you'll make the best choice for you. Kind of feel like that. And I feel like you probably will take this job as well. Okay, Gabriel for balance. So well, Gabriel comes forth as well, because we had Gabriel at the beginning and Gabriel now at the end. Okay, so what Gabriel wants to sort of bring forth at sort of the conclusion of your reading, guys, is, you know, remember to have balance. There is a lot of things, a lot of energy around you guys this month that is going to sort of keep niggling away at you. I kind of get that sense. It's going to niggle and niggle around, away, sort of away at you, and you're not going to sort of know sort of where you're coming from, where you're coming or going. I kind of get that sense where it's sort of like, oh, I don't know, I thought I was doing the right thing, now it feels like I'm not doing the right thing. But just breathe and have maybe sort of see what would help, you know, speak to the angels, you know, do some meditation, do some prayer. I feel like I'll see some new sort of religious sort of opportunities here for you guys, you know, so perhaps, you know, pay attention to these things, and you'll be able to sort of move ahead stronger than you've ever been able to do before. Okay, Sagittarius, I think that is your reading, but I will double check, see if I can pick up on any other energies that want to, and any other messages that want to come through. No, I think that is your reading. Oh, hang on, sorry. Ecstasy. We had ecstasy earlier. What I kind of feel with ecstasy is that, you know, because there's been a lot of issues and a lot of sort of things that you're going to have to deal with this month, remember that there is a spiritual high and a spiritual bliss that you guys are entitled to. And when I say spiritual high, I do not mean go and have drugs. Do not go out there and, you know, smoke something that's going to cause you to have a high. Do not do that, or take something that's going to cause you to have a high. I don't feel like that's the message at all. There is generally such a thing called classed as a spiritual high, and that is when you generally feel, you know, that you are content and there's this peaceful sort of feeling, you know, and stuff like that. That's what I mean by spiritual high. So there is definitely an opportunity, guys, for you to feel the spiritual high this month. If you can take yourself away from negativity, embrace who you are, embrace the world around you for what it is, there is definitely this opportunity. Okay, now I feel that definitely was your reading. Now, obviously, I'm Indigo Warrior, and I obviously am very new to giving readings on YouTube. Obviously, this is the second month I've done it, and I hope this was still sort of okay for you guys. I know it's sort of very different. My energy today is very, very different to how it probably was last reading. I just go with it. So this energy is what needed to come through for you guys this month, and that is cool. But obviously I'm not going to be for everybody, and I would like to make this like a statement in itself. I am not going to be for everybody. So please do not make any cards, any message fit you if it does not fit you. I'm a very strong believer in this. I really, really am. So please, please, please do not do this if it does not fit, if it does not apply and it does not resonate. You know, do not make it fit you if it does not. Okay. Right. No, obviously, if it did resonate with you, then please like, you know, comment if you'd like, and subscribe to my channel so you can get next month's video. I do them a month early, so you know. Your next month's video will be a month early. But I don't do them in any particular order either. They just come as they come, and I do whatever I'm guided to do so. So, you know, the messages are to the people who need them and stuff like that. So that's that. Now, see, again, I'm not going to be for everybody, so don't worry if obviously my personality or whatever doesn't make sense to you, or you don't fit, you know, you don't feel like you sort of can hear any of the messages that are coming through from me to you. That's okay as well. I understand that. But you know, I also like to add, I am getting a tripod soon as well. I know I mentioned that at the beginning, but I would like to sort of say that I am getting a tripod soon. I know my camera shakes. I know the images can be blurry, and I'm sorry if it does cause any dizziness or anything like that. But it will be sorted. I promise you, it will be sorted. Okay. Now, see, this was Sagittarius, September 2017 Angel Horoscope. I hope to see you guys next month. Bye-bye for now. Goodbye.